Good now?
Give us about 10, 15 seconds. We're good, Amelia.
Camera on me. You guys want to get a shout out?
We're on you.
Thanks, Mike Lemka. Best teacher I had all 4 years. Oh my God.
Right on. So would you guys like to give a shout out? You're Rachel, right? Yeah, you are. Yeah, we heard a lot about you. All right. Anything you want to say to the camera, to the viewers? All righty. Thanks, guys. You guys want to give a shout out? No, you're good. All right. Shout out. Anybody? Yeah? Okay. Yeah, that's live.
All right. I'm the trade guys. We need people.
Awesome. Thank you. Shout out, you guys. There we go.
When you're having the graduates talk, try to make sure that like the mic is close to them so we can hear you and not them very much.
Copy.
And not hand me a name card if I don't know your name. Okay?
Turn your walkie down a little bit.
I'm not being proud enough.
You guys want to give a shout out? No?
Yeah.
Loud. We're live on Zoom, so anybody looking on YouTube, Zoom.
Oh, Dad, I hope you're there. If not, you missed out again. I'm just kidding.
This is YouTube, dude. Come on. Do you want to give a shout out? Very good. All right. See, you said no. You said no. Yeah.
Shout out Robert Tobacco, thank you for you. And let's keep going.
Awesome. Here, can you give us a shout out?
Tim Torres.
A lot louder, dude.
Tim Torres.
There we go. Thank you. Can I get I think I got a shout out from you, but can I get a shout out from you? You're good? All right, cool. Thank you.
Okay. We will then, once the ceremony is over, we'll turn to the left once you graduate, but all go to the right. Cool?
Here, to the camera, guys, to the camera. Say what's up, say what's up. Loud and proud. Happy to graduate. There we go. If you guys want to give a shout out, just let me know. There we go. You want to say hi to somebody?
My mom.
That's what's up. Any of you guys? Anybody? Yep. A lot louder, a lot louder.
Woo, we did it.
There we go. Yeah, we're live, guys. We're live.
And whoever's watching,
That's what's up. All right, now from the tip top again. Oh, hey, what's up, bud? How you doing? What's up? No, not that I know of. All right, this side of the room. Look at the camera. Give a big shout out. Smile. Be happy. Or not. It's okay. Here we go, guys. Everybody has a shout out? Just let me know. Anyone want to say hi? There we go. Yep, that's what's up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right.
Run to the right, Cap.
Okay, right behind you guys. Look towards the camera. Look towards the camera. We're going live. If you have a shout out, let me know.
Shout out to Fulton County.
A little louder.
Shout out to Fulton County.
That's what's up. Thank you, thank you. Have a camera right behind you guys. If you have a shout out, let me know. Be happy right here, camera. We're live. Big one. I think you have something to say.
Shout out to God.
A little louder.
Shout out to God.
There we go. Thank you, bud. Camera right here. We are live. Anybody you want to say hi to, let me know. There we go. Congratulations, guys. All right, now this side. Yep. You already did one. Here, big smiles, big smiles. Say hi to everybody who's looking online. Right here. If you have a shout out, go ahead. There we go. Yep. Big smiles, big smiles. Thank you very much, fellas. All right. Anybody who's got a big shout out, just let me know. Cool. All right, now this side. Here, we got a camera going on. We are live, so if you got a shout out, go ahead. All right. Real quick, all right, cool. Anybody want to say hi to anybody looking online? Let me know, let me know.
I'm on. Hi, Dad.
There we go.
Love you, Mom.
That's a good one. There we go. Anybody who's got a shout out, to say it out loud.
Family online. Tim Torres. Hey.
A little louder.
Tim Torres. Hey.
There we go.
Ellie, you're too young to understand this because you're a week old, but I love you.
Oh, that was touching. Okay. Anybody else? Let me know. Okay, now this side. If you got a shout out,
Love you, babe. See you later.
big and loud, dude. Big and loud.
Love you, babe. See you later.
Thank you. Anybody who wants to give a shout out, let me know. Congratulations, guys. All right. Okay, that's everybody. If you want to go ahead and pan out, that'd be cool.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right there.
Checking that out, right?
Yeah.
Yes, they were. So yeah, I
That
told
was
you that.
the
so
least
they know that
liveliest
they're
bunch.
gonna count it off. Well, the idea was to ask first, you know,
I did.
why don't I do this, and then pull them aside.
I did. And everyone's like, and I did pull them aside and ask them to speak loudly into the mic.
Did you ask them from the beginning of their apprenticeship to now, how far they've come?
I did not.
Paul, one question. So you'll hold at the door, and we'll wait for you to give the signal.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna be here.
I know.
On that side. So yeah, I'm
We're
gonna
gonna
be
look
right
at
there
A
next
B
to your
team.
door.
Give us the signal when you're ready to walk.
Oh, we got it.
All right, go ahead.
Hi, Nani. Hi, Auntie Liz. Hi, Titi Kelly. Hi, Uncle Ralph. We did it, made it. Love you guys. Que viva. You guys. Thank
And
you.
what is your name?
Billy.
Billy.
William Bellucci Gordon.
And what company are you with?
Lubbock Electric.
And Billy, can you tell me from the time that you started your apprenticeship 4 years ago till now, how much you've grown?
I've grown a lot. Yeah, I mean, working inside, doing my thing, left to my own devices.
Yeah.
Able to size the pipe, size the wire, all that. I've done a lot. Grown a lot. I know a lot more than I did. Couldn't even imagine. It's hard to put in words.
That's amazing. Congratulations on your graduation. What an accomplishment.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Yeah, you too. Thank you.
Bye.
And now?
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's go around the bathroom.
Sure. Yeah.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Marilyn Stansberry. I'm the CEO at IEC Rocky Mountain, and I just want to do a couple of quick announcements before the graduates organize to come in today. First of all, thank you all for being here to celebrate them. It's going to be a great program, great opportunity. Looks like there's still plenty of seating on this side of the room. So as folks come in, for those that are in the back directing, lots of space up here. I also wanted to let you know that we're live streaming the program today. So if you have family members or friends or others that weren't able to attend, but you'd like for them to watch the ceremony, you can let them know at iecrm.org. That's our website, iecrm.org /live stream, all one word, live stream. So anybody that might want to watch from afar is welcome to join us. We have had friends and family from Hawaii, from Uganda, and from places all over the world. So we want as many people to be able to participate in seeing these graduates cross the stage as possible. The graduates will be coming in from the back and filling in all across the front of the room when we get started right about 10 o'clock. We just wanted to let you know that we're getting really close. Thanks so much.
Let's see how loud this whole room can get. See how loud this whole room can get.
I'm Marilyn Stan. Good morning. Good morning. I'm Marilyn Stansberry, CEO at IEC Rocky Mountain, the largest IEC apprenticeship training program in the country. And today we are graduating one of the largest classes of men and women in our organization. Today we have 276 individuals graduating from our program. On behalf of our board of directors, our board of trustees, our staff, our instructors, we welcome you to today's ceremony. Our instructor of the year, Matthew Porter, was planned to be here to lead the pledge. However, we've learned he was not able to join us this morning. So Paul Lingo, IEC Rocky Mountain Training Director, is going to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Students, you don't have to take your caps and gowns off, okay? Just leave those caps and the gown. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Paul. Now, please welcome to the stage construction industry advocate with Encore Electric, president of the IEC Rocky Mountain Board of Directors, Mountain West Regional Director on the IEC National Board of Directors, and recently appointed member to the State of Colorado Apprenticeship Council and overall advocate champion for all trades, David Scott.
And a partridge in a pear tree. So, good morning, and welcome to the 2025 IECRM Apprentice Graduation. On behalf of the IECRM Board of Directors, oh yeah, please be seated. Thanks, brother. Yeah, it would be a long day. It'd be a really long day this morning. So on behalf of the IECRM Board of Directors, Board of Trustees, thank you for joining us to celebrate this important day of the lives of graduates. As I call your group, please remain standing because I want to show these graduates just how much support they'd have. Would members of the IECRM Board of Directors please stand? Members of the IECRM Board of Trustees, please stand. Would the amazing members of the IECRM team please stand? And Marilyn, I'm going to go up for just a quick second. Folks, on Thursday night, there you go. On Thursday night this week, Marilyn Stansberry, this young lady right here, won. She was named as one of the Titan 100 CEOs this year in Colorado. Family members, please stand. Friends, please stand. Graduates, take a look at all the support you have around you. Woo! Graduates, please, thank you for trusting IEC with your career. Skilled labor is precious. Think about those 4 words. Have you ever heard those 4 words together in a sentence? Until last year, it's not. In my profession of human resources, I've worked alongside electricians for the last 27 years. I've been in awe of the trades since I was first introduced to the opportunities an apprenticeship provides. Back to the comment, skilled labor is precious. I was one of 20 serving as part of the U.S. Department of Labor Advisory Committee on Apprenticeship. On a national level, our job was to advise the Secretary of Labor about the future of apprenticeship. I'm proud to say your future is strong. As part of the ACA, I was honored to visit the U.S. Ambassador to Germany, Andreas Meier. We were in his home in Washington, D.C. I asked him for his advice on elevating the trades. He was confused by the question because he said in Germany, skilled labor is precious. I was blown away. He shared a story with me. Imagine you're very sick, open heart surgery. The surgeon is flown in from another country. Isn't the cab driver who picks up the surgeon from the airport just as important to your life as a surgeon? See, we are all valuable. You're all valuable. We all have gifts, your gift. But ensure you can support yourself with your gift. Another story from my IEC graduation last year in Colorado Springs. Before the event, I went to breakfast where a young lady was studying. I asked what she was studying. Creative writing was the response. Fantastic, I said. What are you going to do with that? I'm going to get a bachelor's degree in creative writing. Awesome, I said. What are you going to do with that? I'm going to get a master's in fine arts in creative writing. That's wonderful, I said. What are you going to do with that? That's where the conversation ended. For far too long, the college for all mentality has led us down the wrong path. It's led to $1.7 trillion in student loan debt owed by 42.7 million borrowers. Remind me, apprentices, how much do you owe on your apprenticeship? Zero. Fantastic. I believe in education, lifelong learning. Your journey is only beginning. If you want a bachelor's degree, we know now that you don't have to have it to be successful. But you can earn 53 credit hours towards a bachelor's degree at CSU Global through their partnership with IEC. The difference is you're making enough money that you can now pay for the remaining credits yourself. Under this point, we've looked backwards. Let's look forward. A couple of weeks ago, I met with the new Secretary of Labor, Lori Chavez-DeRemer. Ms. Chavez-DeRemer talked about the importance of skills-based hiring. Hire people for not only any paper they might possess, but for the work that they can do. See, the future of work is apprenticeship. You are the future. The next 10 years is going to be filled with growth, innovation, and responsibility. Growth. Look anywhere in Colorado, and you'll see it's building. We see unprecedented demand for housing, renewable energy, commercial development, and data centers. That demand doesn't move without you, and electricity doesn't move without you. Innovation. The merit shop world values skill and results. No one's going to hand you a title or a raise, but if you show up early, keep learning, do quality work, you could run jobs, run crews, build projects, run a company. Responsibility. As electricians, your work touches lives in ways most people won't even ever notice. The lights don't turn on. Be a proud graduate. Be proud of the National Merit Shop impact. In dollars, it's $165 billion. Electricians, 365,000. In merit shop electrical companies, 65,000. The merit shop industry accounts for 63% of electrical construction. The other side may have louder voices, but you have the impact. And the person earning their degree in creative writing, the first half of this speech was based on my personal experience. The second half was all done using AI, powered by an electrician. Congratulations, graduates. Remember to mentor those apprentices. They are precious. Now I'd like to introduce to you Troy Corrigan. He's a third-generation electrician. He's the president and owner of Corrigan Electric in Louisville, Kentucky. He's president of the National Board of Directors and he has a powerful message from one electrician to another. And by the way, which one is AI? The one on my left, so probably you're right. I asked AI to give me a picture of Troy, and that's what it came up with. It messed up the logo, though. So, Troy Corrigan.
Hello, nice to meet you, Troy Corrigan, your national president for 2025. I am so excited, honored to be here to just talk to you today. You know, it's your graduation, 4 years of hard work, and believe it or not, I actually was one of you. 1999, I'm a graduate of IEC of Kentuckiana. But it's not about me. Today's about you. And today is about your culmination of hard work. It's about you building your building blocks. This is your foundation, your 4 years of hard work, 4 years of sacrifices, 4 years of long days coming in from a job site, coming into the classroom here, and really just thinking, do I really want to be here tonight? No, there's a game on. I want to be with my family. I want to be somewhere else. I'm just starving, whatever it is, that you made it through. So 4 years of your sacrifices is very well deserved. You look at the foundation that you got under you. IEC curriculum is a great foundation to get started, but it took you your hard work and your effort to get there, but also took the instructors. Without our instructors, they're not going to give that education so you can be the best electrician that you want to be. You can be, because you will be. You are the best. IEC graduates, there's 2,241 of you this year, and 2,241 of the best electricians in the country. I'm so proud of you all. We all are so looking forward to what you're going to do. But there's been some sacrifices along the way. We obviously know your sacrifices. And with your sacrifices, obviously came the sacrifices of your family and friends. So I ask you to remind you to thank them, give them a hug, tell them, you know, that little push did help. You know, that little stern, hey, you might want to study tonight and not go. Maybe that, hey, we're going to miss you, and you had to sneak away into your quiet place you're going to study. But it's over. You built out your foundation. You're ready to go out and do what you can do as an electrician. So your foundation is there. Remember the sacrifices now and thank them. But one thing I ask of you, very simply, help the next generation. Help the next generation helps a lot of things along the way. It helps you. Your job sites are going to be easier to manage and run if you have experienced educated people under you. Encourage them to come on, encourage them to go to school, encourage them to graduate, and build that foundation they need for their career. But most importantly, again, your job can be easier. I look at it as every time I train someone to be side by side with me, instead of me walking behind me, walking side by side, my job's gonna be a lot easier and be less worry, less stress. So bring that next generation along. Lastly, we are so looking forward to what you're gonna do. You have done it. You're gonna make a mark on this world. Go out there and make your mark. Go ahead and take the sky's the limit where you want to do with your career. What type of electrician you want to be? Where do you want to go? Again, be where you want to go. You have the best curriculum under you. You have the best training under you. Time to use it, and I know you will enjoy it because it's an extremely rewarding career. I can speak the volumes of, you know, it can take you anywhere. Very last thing, the IC family. Welcome to the IC alumni family. We are very proud and very honored to get to talk to you today. Celebrate tonight. This is about you. Enjoy every moment of it. And just remember one simple thing along the way. We are IEC. Congratulations.
It's now my honor to introduce to you Janet Martin. Janet Martin is Vice President of Brett's Electric, past President of the IEC National Board of Directors. I first met Janet over a decade ago. She's a powerful and dedicated leader, business owner, and she and her whole family are IEC. She serves as vice president of Brett's Electric and is currently returned to serve as the immediate past president of the IEC National Board of Directors. Thank you, Janet. You are IEC.
A lot shorter than some of them up here. Good morning and greetings, class of 2025. I am very honored to be here with you all today. As I have traveled in my past across the country as president and immediate past president, I am biased, and this is my favorite chapter. This is a model chapter out of all the 53 chapters that we have, and I'm not ashamed to say that. So give yourself a huge applause. This is a very special day. This special day is recognized and shared by your family, spouses, children, parents, friends, employers, the great IEC instructors, training instructors, staff, and colleagues are all so extremely proud of your accomplishments. This is the day that you have worked so very hard for the last 4 years, remaining focused by balancing school, family life, and a job. A job that allows you on-the-job training and provides benefits for your family. Today's commencement ceremony is truly a milestone and the beginning to the next phase in your life, becoming a licensed professional electrician. Yep. From here, you will have a career of more opportunities and career advancement. You have chosen a profession that has no age limit, no discrimination, and no boundaries. The shortage of workers in the trade leads to job security and higher compensation. The reality is that our world will never use less power than it does today. Electrical work in any sector, from transportation, infrastructure, to low voltage work, to applications that ensure quality of life, provides the main nervous system that makes it all work around our country and the world. All those buildings with their mechanical veins and arteries did not arise miraculously from drawings of the architects and the engineers. You are the miracle workers who put them together through skill and hard work. Not everyone has the ability to maintain and repair these figures like you do. The trained and skilled electrician. You have chosen a profession where you are now graduating after 4 years of apprenticeship training, and you can proudly say you carry no debt to pay off. During your 4 years, you worked 8,000 hours and can now achieve getting your journeyman's license. This alone is a huge accomplishment, and you should be very proud of yourselves. Take pride in your work and always be professional. You have chosen an industry with many paths: smart buildings and homes, drones, artificial intelligence, 5G, 3D building information modeling, also known as BIM, if you didn't know that, image recognition, prefabrication, and advanced levels of workplace safety technology are rapidly evolving. Yes, you are an electrician who can be a project foreman, a project manager, estimator, and entrepreneur. You can specialize in fire alarm, you can specialize in fire alarm, solar, and build robotics. The career path that you chose is endless with today's technology. The electrician will always be in demand. A little story, short little story. My brother is a retired officer in the United States Marine Corps. The Marines phrase has always been first in, first out, meaning the Marines were always the first troops called to duty and the last ones to leave. My brother has a lot of respect for the electrician, stating the electrician is a lot like the Marines. First one's on the project and last one's out of the project. The profession you all have chosen is the most elite of all trades. You, 2025 graduates, have all been well trained by your instructors, your employers, and your mentors to be the best of the best and the elite of the elite. You should give yourself a hand on that one. As you move forward with your career, remember these two things. Stay educated because technology moves quickly and you must stay updated. If you do not stay educated, you will become unchallenged. Be a mentor. Be kind to the new electrician on the job site. Because remember, everyone has a first day. Do you all remember yours? Be a leader. Leadership is important in your professional role as an electrician. Another short little story I have for you. A story of the buffalo versus the cows. When a storm rolls in, cows try to run from it. But by doing so, they stay in the storm longer. The buffalo, however, charges directly into the storm and passes through it more quickly. The leadership takeaway is we cannot avoid storms, whether it's a tough project, hard conversation, or an unexpected problem. But how we respond matters. Avoid it like a cow, and you stay in the storm longer. Face it like a buffalo, and you get through it faster. So today, as you look at the challenges ahead of you, be the buffalo. Do your best all day and every day, producing quality work with pride, because you are now one of the most elite professionals of the electrical industry. One last thing to remember is IEC will be there with you every step of the way. You are now a part of the IEC family, not just the IEC chapter, but IEC national family. IEC is a national trade association with 53 educational campuses across the nation. IEC represents over 3,090 electrical contractor businesses, employing more than 80,000 electricians throughout the United States. And we have educated over 18,545 apprentices across the great America. Since 1957, IEC has trained over 300,000 apprentices in USA. Aspiring higher and achieving success with IEC is embedded in your leadership and invested in yours. Yes, the career path you chose is the right one today and for tomorrow. I would like to thank all of you for allowing me to be a part of your special day, and I wish you much success in your future career and endeavors. Congratulations, IEC 2025 graduates. Forge ahead. Now I would like to go ahead and welcome an all-around rock star who has been with IEC Rocky Mountain for over 28 years, Annette Ghana, for the presentation of the Instructor Awards. Annette?
Thank you, Janet. Thank you, family, friends, and supporters for being here today to celebrate achievements of the IECRM class of 2025. I'm Annette Gauna, training manager at IECRM, and it's truly an honor to welcome you both in person and online to this special occasion. Let's take a moment to give a big round of applause, bigger than before, to your graduates. Graduates, you did it. Today is about your hard work, your commitment, and the determination it took to reach this milestone. But it's also about the people who supported you, your instructors, mentors, families, and classmates. None of us get here alone. A special thank you to our instructors who bring their deep industry knowledge and real-world experience to the classroom every week. These are licensed professionals, estimators, project managers, business owners, and inspectors who dedicate themselves to training the next generation electrician. Being an IECRM instructor takes time, passion, and a whole lot of heart. They plan lessons, adapt to new technology, and go above and beyond to support their students. We truly couldn't do this without them. In my 28 years with IECRM, I've watched apprentices grow into respected journey workers, business owners, and even instructors. Our training director, Paul Lingo, once sat where you are today. That's the kind of full circle success we love to see. Our alumni network continues to grow with many returning to teach and mentor. And we're proud that our training program is now more accessible than ever with in-person, online, and Spanish language class options. Instructors, please stand to be recognized. Thank you for your innovation, your dedication, and your commitment to our apprentices and our industry. We will now recognize the following instructors for achieving years of service milestones. Instructors, when your name is called, please come to the stage to receive your milestone award. The following instructors have been teaching for 5 years at IECRM. Mike McDonald is a 4th-year instructor, and Greg Thomas is a 1st-year instructor. Next, we have 10 years at IECRM. We have Scott Dorn teaching 2nd year online, and he teaches all the way from South Dakota. Mark Ford teaching 2nd year, and Greg Myers teaching 2nd year. Looks like they were all busy today. Next, we have 15 years at IECRM, Mike Neustranger. He is a fast track instructor at North Glen and online. I have a little something on him. Mike came to IECRM in 2010 and taught mainly online classes. He briefly had a role as IECRM apprenticeship coordinator. Through his passion is in the classroom, and he taught multiple days classes a week. Mike also helps launch the fast track course for licensure requirements in 2021. Thank you, Mike. We have one more. The next instructor has taught for 25 years. Rich started teaching at IECRM in 1991 after graduating the program in 1987, where he was one of 4 graduates and recognized as top student out of that class. Believe it or not, he's been around longer than me. He took a break from teaching, but came back in 2005 to do what he loved. He taught apprenticeship classes and CEU courses. He is currently the longest serving instructor for the license prep course and has helped numerous individuals earn their licenses. In 2014, Rich was honored as the IEC Rocky Mountain Alumni of the Year. Rich, please come to the stage.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We're considered permanent fixtures now.
Oh, although Micah was unable to make it this morning for the pledge, I just want to introduce him and all that he does for us. This award recognizes an IECRM instructor whose dedication to students' success, educational excellence, and community spirit is truly exceptional, and we are honored to have him as an integral member of the IECRM instructor team. It is instructors like him who elevate IECRM and help us continue to lead the way to the #1 apprenticeship program in the nation. Recipients are nominated for this award based on their leadership and contribution to the apprenticeship program and the industry. The instructor was recognized and received the Instructor of the Year award at the recent IECRM Summit Awards. Thank you, Micah, for all that you do. I now have the honor of introducing our keynote speaker. Carla Nugent is the founding partner and chief revenue officer for Wayfield Group. She drives business development across 4 states and leads Project Scale, a statewide initiative connecting high school construction programs to apprenticeships and college degrees. Carla also serves on multiple state and business boards, and her leadership in philanthropy even earned her numerous honors, including the Denver Business Journal's Outstanding Women in Business Award. Please welcome Carla Nugent with the Wayfield Electrical Group Contracting.
Good morning, 2025 graduates. It's exciting. This is the largest apprenticeship group that has graduated from IEC Rocky Mountain, and you're the largest apprenticeship IEC in the state out of any industry. I'm so proud to be part of the industry. You have much to celebrate. You have much to celebrate with all the hours that you've put into school, into studying, into your labs. That's at night. It's on the weekends on top of a full-time job. It's a lot. And so you've made it, and you got to enjoy that time. Exciting news is that you are in a career as an electrician, and it's just beginning at a very good time. What will you do with your career? I know you're like, man, I just got out of school, and now we're going to talk about more stuff. But there's huge, huge, huge opportunities. Today I brought a relay baton, not because I'm fast, not because I enjoy running track, but you are just entering this race. I'm in my mid-50s, and I'm planning my exit and my decline out of this race. And so when I work with our team members, our employees, sometimes there's light touches and training of the baton, and we're seeing about handing off duties. Sometimes I'm holding the baton with others. We're racing together. And sometimes employees are pulling the baton from me. They're ready to rock and roll and to go. And now I'm starting to see I'm fully handing off the baton to different employees. And I'm stopped. I don't have to run anymore. Employees are running all these opportunities for you. So I'm asked often what leadership, ownership is looking for in handing off the baton, in bringing up this next generation. So I want to share 3 things that I think are simple and easy to do. 1, relationships matter. You are going into an industry, a career that is team-centric. Much like a sporting team, a military unit that's working together, this is not a solo sport. You're going to depend on each other to get your job done. You're going to need other people around you to teach you, to mentor you, help you accomplish your work, support you, keep you safe, from your fellow electricians on your crew to your job site with the subcontractors, your general contractor, your client. Take advantage of these opportunities to build relationships at all these different levels. You never know which relationship will pull you into the next opportunity. I've seen project selections swing past qualifications, swing past the data, and they will select a team for a job because of one person. They know that person, they trust that person, they want to work with that person. I've seen it small projects, I've seen it big projects, so it's very real. Could it be that your team or your company is selected for a project because of you, how you show up? Every job that I have ever had has been because of a relationship, somebody that I've known. So stay in touch with people, don't burn bridges, keep references. When we started Wayfield Group, I didn't know many people in our industry. We started after 9/11. We had to pivot from mission critical data center work to commercial construction work. And so think about this. We're starting in a bad economy, no local relationships, a lot of competition in this region. It wasn't glamorous. We started in my partner's basement. 4 of us started the company. We took our savings, our tools, equipment, computers, everything we had, and we put it in the company. We didn't pay ourselves. I don't know if that's a business plan that you'd be excited about. But we were. We wanted to follow this business plan, work this plan, and build something that would be bigger than ourselves and succeed past ourselves and have community impact. Now, 24 years later, we're blessed with great people, different career paths for our employees, multiple generations in our company, and we've grown into multiple regions, 8 offices, and now support and provide for 1,000 people and their families. We always remember that we did not do this alone. Our customers, bankers, bonding companies, vendors, and our employees had to believe in us and give us a chance. People fundamentally want you to succeed, and they want to give you a chance, so prove them right. Second thing, show up and be your best. Take advantage of all the training that this industry offers. Better yourself so that you can be the best. If asked to take on an additional responsibility or a task, say yes. If asked to train an apprentice, you're at this time to give back, say yes. If asked to do a service project, community project, say yes. The electricians that stand out and get opportunities that are the ones that show up on time, probably early. They're giving their best, they're helping their team, they're giving back and looking past themselves. And that's hard because we're selfish in our nature. So don't think of being on this team and asking, how can I get more playtime? Because you want to think about yourself and your career path. But a coach or a field leader wants to hear how you can help them, how you can help the project. And it's about more than just you. The third thing, ask questions and be proactive. You can get much information by asking questions. You'd be surprised what people will tell you. So ask your manager what they expect out of you. What does success look like? What does it look like to get to the next level, to run work, to be a service technician, to be a project manager, an estimator, an engineer, virtual design modeler? There's so many opportunities within our companies. Ask questions and make a plan. Interview senior electricians, operations leaders, owners of the company. Ask them what their career path was. How did they get into this industry? What would they do the same and what would they do different? They love to share their stories. I also see our field leaders point out electricians and those on our teams that are proactive and come up with solutions. It's really about thinking ahead and planning. It stands out when someone has the end in mind and understands what success looks like. This is much like the military intent. Anybody here served in the military? Thank you for your service. So military intent, the commander is going to share tactical information about this mission and they're going to share the steps and what they expect out of their team, much like we do in construction. But they're going to share the intent of the mission. The intent of all of these things is to cross this bridge, secure this building, and make it safe. So when the team goes out, squad goes out, and they start to execute this mission, if things don't go as planned, and step A didn't work, and step B didn't work, and step C didn't work, maybe the squad is broken up, maybe communication has an issue, they don't just freeze and stop. They know they still need to cross that bridge, secure that building, and make it safe, and complete that intent. So how are you asking questions and being proactive and working towards this end goal in your daily work and also in your career? So in closing, gosh, you're entering our industry and a profession at a very great time. There's been a lot of work prior to you, as you can see all these different people and companies that have served, not just here in our state, but nationally, to elevate our industry. I remember being past president and serving here at IEC and working with different teammates that are in the room and different companies here in our state, working to develop the remote training program, which now we use. But at the time, it was kind of different. We want to do that training in person, but yet we had electricians traveling all over the state, and we still wanted to continue their apprenticeship program. So now, out of that battling, trying to get construction back into the schools and the high schools, our school colleges and our high schools, and making that connection. It was taken out in the late 80s and the early 90s. It hasn't been good for our industry. So now, construction is recognized as a main in-demand work sector of our state. At our top 13 business verticals, construction is one of them. The construction industry is the 6th largest employer in our state. By 2030, we're going to need 30,000 additional craft workers in our state for all the work that's coming up. Electricians are a big piece of that. Colorado in-migration and birth rate have slowed, so you become even more in demand with wage growth opportunities. Nationally, we have 7,000 electricians entering the industry each year, 10,000 exiting. So there's opportunity for upward mobility. And if you haven't heard anything that I say, listen to this. In the next 20 years, you are going to net over $1 million from working in your electrician job. At a minimum, you are going to take all the taxes out, over $1 million for your work. What are you going to do with that? Again, thinking with the end in mind, if I talk to anybody that works here at Wayfield Group that's getting close to 50, they would say, think about what you're going to be doing with that money. What are you paying off? What are you investing? How are you spending it? If any of you have a 401k at your employer and you're not participating, grab somebody on Monday and ask how you can get involved. You don't have to know much about it. You can get educated. They'll walk you through it. There's not any silly questions. Nowhere else are they giving you a dollar for dollar. So plan for that future. So focus on these relationships. They're going to be with you all throughout this industry. Show up and be your best. Be a lifelong learner. Ask questions so that you can be proactive. These simple things, you will stand out. I encourage you to take this opportunity in this race and make the most of it. Make this career, work your plan, and remember you have this big impact and you can make our industry different. So it's exciting to be at this point where all of us are now handing you the baton to run this race. God bless. And now help me welcome our IEC Training Director, Paul Lingo, to present our top student awards in recognition of the Skills Challenge and Wire Off. Paul?
Thank you, Carla. Thank you, Annette. Thank you to all of our speakers, and thank you to our instructor team. And to our graduates, I hope to see many of you as our newest alumni on this stage celebrating your instructor milestones in the future, because we need you. Now I'd like to recognize the top 25 fourth-year students, or the top 2025, top fourth-year students. Apprentices can earn top student awards in many different ways. It's not just GPA. It could be participation in class, support of their fellow student, or biggest turnaround are just a few examples. These students are chosen by their instructors. Our top 10 or our top students for 2025 are seated in the first row and represented by red, white, and blue cords. Students, when I call your name, please stand to be recognized and remain standing until all top student names are announced. Mr. Will Cogswell, Wayfield Group, Electrical Instructor Mike Butler. Ian Cullen, Wayfield Group, Instructor Mike McDonald. Gabriel Daly, All-Star Electric, Instructor Brian Slota. Joel Day, Wayfield Group Electrical Contracting, Instructor Mike McDonald. Robert Deeden, Carlton Electric, Instructor William Barbie. Connor French, Encore Electric, Instructor Mike Limka. Julian Hernandez, Encore Electric, Brian Slota. Jordan Steigerwelt, Lakewood Electric, Instructor Mike McDonald. And Daniel Waldvogel, Instructor Mike Limka. And the top student of all classes, I want to thank you, Mr. Matthew Wainwright with the Wayfield Group Electrical Contract. Congratulations to each of you for your commitment and success. Our top students will receive their awards following the ceremony. In addition to their reward, each top student will receive a special gift from Milwaukee and Fluke. So congratulations. And now I'd like to recognize our 2025 fourth year Wire Off competitors. The Wire Off is an annual event giving our students the opportunity, first through fourth year, to demonstrate their electrical skills in hands-on competition. And it's based off of their year of study. Fourth year, to qualify, they had to go through a motor control and line diagram creation and pipe bending competition to even get to compete into the Wire Off. And the Wire Off included a Ford reversing motor control lab, line schematic, and wire makeup. So as I announce your names, Wire Off competitors, please stand and be recognized. Juan Arredondo, Bear Bright Electric. Gabriel Daly, All-Star Electric. Robert Deeden, Carlton Electric. Justin Janis, Encore Electric. Jacob Letary, Eckstein Electric. Charles Rutman, Incision Corporation. Or Insicon, I'm sorry about the corporation. Timothy Torres, Piper Electric. And our third place Wire Off competitor, Instructor William Barbie, goes to Benjamin Morrow. Our second place competitor, Instructor Brian Slota, works for Davis Electric, Wayne Smith. And congratulations to IECRM's 2025 first place Wire Off winner, William Cogsville with the Wayfield Group Electrical Contracting. Instructor Michael Butler. Will, please join me on stage to receive your award. We'll be competing against other IEC chapters across the United States for the IEC National Apprentice of the Year competition at the Spark Convention in Phoenix, Arizona later this September. Congratulations on your achievement, Will, and we look forward to you representing IEC Rocky Mountain in national competition. Thank you. Y'all can have a seat. Let's hear it for them once again, competitors. And I'd like to introduce and bring to the stage our 2025 Industry Partner of the Year, Abby Moravec with Milwaukee Tool to present the Woman in Power Award.
Thank you, Paul. The Milwaukee Tool Woman in Power Award honors a female emerging leader in the electrical industry, someone who is carving out her place, challenging stereotypes, and reshaping the perception of women in the trades. This apprentice is among the top academic performers in her graduating class. She demonstrates outstanding dedication to her craft, with safety always top of mind and a constant drive to expand her knowledge of the electrical trade. She actively mentors younger apprentices and proudly represents the trade through her involvement in Women in Construction events, reflecting a deep commitment to advancing the industry. Throughout her apprenticeship, her passion, work ethic, and willingness to give back have made a meaningful impact. She represents the future of the industry and is helping to pave the way for the next generation of women in the field. On behalf of Milwaukee Tool, the women in this industry, we thank you for your time, your dedication, and your drive. The Milwaukee Tool Woman in Power Award goes to Rachel Smith with Durrow Electric.
Thank you. And thank you, Milwaukee Tool, for presenting this impactful award. Family, friends, coworkers, you'll notice several of the graduates wearing different colored cords. Each of these cords symbolize top academic achievement through the IECRM 4-year apprenticeship program. These colors are also highlighted in your program. Red cords, cum laude. Blue cords, magna cum laude. And gold cords, summa cum laude. When I announce your cord color, please stand as we recognize you for your academic excellence throughout your 4 years of electrical apprenticeship. Red cords, please stand. Cum laude, that's for your cumulative GPA of a 3.3 through a 3.49. Blue cords, magna cum laude, 4 years cumulative GPA of a 3.5 to a 3.7. And your gold cords, your summa cum laude, 4-year cumulative GPA of a 3.7 to 4.0. Congratulations and thanks to each of you for your dedication towards your apprenticeship. Thank you. And let's hear it for them one more time. Top scores. There are 2 IECRM graduates that have held the highest scores in GPA throughout their 4 years of apprenticeship, and that is the IECRM 2025 Salutatorian and Valedictorian. We've asked them both to share a little bit of their words and wisdoms today to encourage their graduating class. So please welcome to the stage IECRM's 2025 Salutatorian with a 4-year GPA of a 98.08 from Carlton Electric, Robert Deedon.
Hello, fellow classmates. It is an honor to be here with you all today. I was invited here to share my experience during our 4 years of class and give advice for us going forward. 4 years of school is not required by Colorado, but you all have attended these extra 2 years. You have proven to yourselves and everyone around you that by doing these 4 years, you strive to be the best version of yourselves that you can be. Knowledge is the most valuable position any of us can obtain. By doing these 4 years of school, you have given up your free time, but in return, have received something that no one can take from you: knowledge. Life may get hard at times. Companies may go bankrupt, have layoffs. You may have to move someday. You might face hardships like this, lose your job. But one thing that can never be taken away from you is knowledge. I encourage you all to never stop learning. And because you are here, I believe you have that drive in you to continue forward. Whatever your reasons may be for what has brought you here today, I hope you know how proud your loved ones are of you for this accomplishment. I would not have ever made it this far without those people in my life, and I owe it to them to always do better. I want to end my speech with acknowledgement to those people around us. Thank you for always being there, for never giving up, and guiding us through hard times. Mother, I did this for you. Through all the tough years, you never gave up on me. I would never have become the person I am today without you. My grandfather, who raised me like a son, I wouldn't have the character and perseverance I have today if it was not for you. I could go on and on about the people in my life who I wouldn't be here without. My stepfather, my best friend, who is no longer with us, and many more. Keep those people you love in your heart close. Never forget them, and strive to always move forward. If not for yourself, do it for them, is what they will. I am proud of each and every one of you. I know you have what it takes to face any obstacle in your life. Move forward with confidence and never stop learning.
Thank you, Robert. Thank you, Robert, for that great advice. Good luck to you on your journey. We have a little special gift up there for you. Emily Griffith Technical College has a small gift card for you, as well as Milwaukee Tools presented you with a little something special. So thank you. I would now like to bring to the stage IECRM's 2025 Valedictorian. Hold for your GPA of a 98.11 for all 4 years from Duro Electric, Matthew Wainwright.
Good morning, teachers, faculty, administration, family, friends, and fellow classmates of the 2025 graduating class of IEC Rocky Mountain. It is truly an honor to be speaking to you today. I am well aware there are people far more qualified than myself to impart wisdom to this distinguished crowd. Nonetheless, I'm grateful for the opportunity to be celebrating with you at this momentous occasion. On behalf of all the graduates, I would like to extend a heartfelt thank you to the teachers and administration of IEC. Your personal sacrifice and dedication to the students is the reason that we're here today. I see fit to proffer a deep gratitude to our parents, spouses, family, and friends for their unwavering support throughout our adventure in apprenticeship. I also think it is important to show much appreciation to our employers and colleagues who took a chance on us and taught us how to apply the years of lessons that we assimilated while in class. I have no reason to believe that any of us would be walking this stage without the combined efforts of every person in this room. For that, we offer all of you a most sincere thanks. While preparing for this speech, I was able to step back and gain some perspective on our tremendous accomplishments and the illuminated future that lies ahead of us. I know that working construction, maintenance, or service can be physically and mentally exhausting. We work long, demanding hours for a commodity that most people, including myself, take for granted in the United States. I have a tendency to think that the majority of the population is not even aware electricity exists until it doesn't. According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor and Statistics, the projected growth rate for the electrical careers is 11% nationwide over the next 10 years. This is categorized as much faster than average when compared to the 3% growth rate anticipated for all other occupations. While automation and artificial intelligence are depleting jobs across the board, the world needs us more than ever. I'm helping to build an AI data center as we speak. Consequently, you can take the skills we have obtained from IEC and our apprenticeships anywhere on this planet and enjoy a successful and well-paying career. I am more enthusiastic than ever before that we have chosen our path wisely and will reap the rewards that our future has in store. I am filled with pride and gratitude for every student here and the investment they have made in themselves. Thank you again for giving me the opportunity to boast about our trade. Please allow us to celebrate the next generation of electricians who are now trained and qualified to light up your lives.
Wow. Thank you, Matt, for those inspiring words. And before you jump off stage, we just wanted to thank you once again for your hard work and dedication by presenting you with the 2025 Southwire Top Gun Award. This award is only given to students who have gone above and beyond. And Southwire has been a great sponsor and continued supporter of the IEC Rumble Apprenticeship Program. And we can never thank them enough for providing you with the tools you need for success. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let's hear from them one more time. Now, I would like to actually take a moment to address the 2025 graduating class. Today, we celebrate more than just the completion of a program. We celebrate a commitment to excellence, a mastery of skill, the promise of a future built by capable hands and dedicated hearts. Each of you took on this challenge and became an electrician, not just to earn a title, but to build something real and something lasting. You studied the codes, pulled the wire, traced the circuits, and earned your place in a proud and essential trade. And at the core of this achievement is a set of values that define not only this graduating class, but the very foundation of the merit shop philosophy. Performance, not preference. Achievement, not entitlement. In a merit shop system, success is earned through hard work, ability, and drive, not by who you know or where you started, by what you do and how well you do it. It's about rising up because of your effort and your merit, not your background. The path you've walked and the one you will continue to walk as a professional has not been easy. The days were long. Some of them class nights were longer, right? Work often very demanding, but you didn't back down. You leaned into those challenges and said, let's go. And that's what sets you apart from the rest. And as you move forward, remember this. You're now the builders of our future, the lights that shine in our homes, the power that drives our hospitals, schools, and industries. Those are just buildings and structures. But they're given purpose and become alive with a soul because of you, the electrician. Let your work reflect your values. Let every job be done with care, pride, and integrity. Keep learning, stay humble, and never stop striving to be better tomorrow than you were today. Because as of today, homework, quizzes, exams, those are no longer going to be the measuring point of your success because you're no longer considered apprentices. Dedication, knowledge, preparedness, forward thinking, pre-planning, and safety. This is now your focus. And though the road of apprenticeship is now ending, your journey towards that skilled electrician is just now beginning. So please encourage others to move forward with their careers to your left and your right. Make sure they keep going, right? So that we can ensure that the next generation of electricians has a destination and a path for success. Never forget, power in is, that's right. And from the famous words of Mr. Chris Ship, that light at the end of the tunnel is there because you installed it there. Thank you, class of 2025. I hope the long road and journey has been at least educational. So we're going to get this started. Y'all ready? All right, all right. The envelopes the students will be receiving today contain several documents recognizing their achievements. All students will be receiving a certificate for successful completion of the IECRM 4-year apprenticeship program, as well as a certificate of completion and transcript from Emily Griffith Technical College. This certificate recognizes the completion of up to 45 hours of college credit, and it can be transferred from Emily Griffith to the Colorado Community College systems for an associate's degree in applied science. Also, up to 45 credit hours can be transferred to Metro State University to pursue a bachelor's degree. And we are appreciative of these strong and long-lasting partnerships with Emily Griffith Technical College. And I just wanted to make a quick announcement to congratulate Emily Griffith on their successful efforts to create an associate's degree, especially for apprenticeship programs. Yeah. And we look forward to our continued partnership and offerings, and there'll be more to offer as far as classes when that goes. Students will also receive an IEC National Certificate of Achievement, recognizing completion of the classroom requirements for apprenticeship recognized by the Colorado Department of Regulatory Agencies. In addition to that recognition and certificates named previously, students with an asterisk in their name in the programs will be receiving certificates of completion from the State Apprenticeship Agency for meeting the standards and requirements of the registered apprenticeship. All graduates are eligible for college credit through the ACE program, the American Council on Education, and are eligible to receive up to 54 credit hours towards the bachelor degree at the global campus, which is a fully online university. You look at your programs, the students listed in blue are graduating at the top of their class. When you look at your program, the students listed in red have had perfect attendance for all 4 years. This graduating class had 125 graduates with perfect attendance all 4 years. And we're extremely proud of you for that. It looks like we've got the instructors over there on the left side of the stage ready to go for our graduates. And so as we call your name, graduates, please come to the stage and receive your certificates. And I just want to make a quick announcement. There are some graduates that are not able to attend today, but are watching live online with their families. Okay, a full list of names can be found in the presentation, and they're printed in your program. Let's hear it for them.
Matthew Wainwright, Duro Electric, Valedictorian. Robert Deeden, Carleton Electric, salutatorian, top student, and perfect attendance all 4 years. Will Cogswell, Wayfield Group, electrical contracting, top student, and apprentice of the year. Julian Hernandez, Encore Electric, top student, and perfect attendance all 4 years. Loud. Gabriel Daly, All-Star Electrical Services, top student and perfect attendance all 4 years. Alexis Alcantar Orozco, Denver Electrical Contractors, perfect attendance all 4 years. Najara Alexander, Caruso Industries, perfect attendance all 4 years. Austin Allen, Encore Electric, perfect attendance all 4 years. Damian Amaro, Encore Electric. Courtney Amberg, Kenny Electric. Juan Arredondo, Bear Bright Electric. Devin Beck. Ethan Beeler, Alei Companies. William Belushi Gordon, Ludwig Electric. Vera Bong Boone, BTech, perfect attendance all 4 years. Joshua Bornshan, Bornshan Electric. Andrew Bowser, Kenny Electric. Michael Brenner, Roberts Electrical Contracting. Michael Bruton, Encore Electric. Leslie Broner, Facility Solutions Group. Michael Burris, Allied Power Services, perfect attendance all 4 years. Fernando Calvo, Wakefield Group Electrical Contracting. Perfect attendance all 4 years, sorry. Calvin Carew, Precision Service Electric, perfect attendance all 4 years. David Carmody, Lightning Mobile Electric, perfect attendance all 4 years. Michael Carr, Encore Electric, perfect attendance all 4 years. Conrad Cachado, Kenny Electric. Abraham Castro Herrera, Encore Electric. Arturo Cervantes at Your Service Electric, perfect attendance all 4 years. Gabe Chavez, Gregory Electric. They're challenging me today. Jack Chatelet, Piper Electric, perfect attendance all 4 years. Preston Coleman Droll, BLS Electrical, perfect attendance all 4 years. Nate Cordova, NMC Electric. Garrett Cottingham, Excel Control Services. Michael Cox, Encore Electric. Bradley Cox, BPX Energy, perfect attendance all 4 years. Juan Cruz, Sun Valley Contractors. Alfredo Cruz Lopez, Denver Electrical Contractors, perfect attendance all 4 years. Jack Darnell, Interstates Construction Services, perfect attendance all 4 years. Joseph Delaney, Delaney's Electric, perfect attendance all 4 years. Dylan Doak, Kenny Electric. Richard Dury, Brett's Electric. Andrew Eckerd, Rocky Mountain Empire Electric, perfect attendance all 4 years. Alexander Alkins, Bear Bright Electric. I got tongue-tied on that one. Alora Espino, Encore Electric. Tanner Everett, Encore Electric. Braden Fedak, Encore Electric. Peter Fenninger, Conduct All Electric, perfect attendance all 4 years. Tyler Ferguson, Courtesy Electric Company. Austin Fiala, Piper Electric. Jesus Figueroa, McCarthy Building Company's perfect attendance all 4 years. Austin Fisher, Heritage Builders Electric. Jack Flanagan, Exceed Electrical Contracting. Jade Foster, Encore Electric. Joseph Gallegos, Outsource. Jacob Gamble, Electric Specialties. Sebastian Garcia Hernandez, BLS Electrical, perfect attendance all 4 years. Stanley Giambra, Encore Electric, perfect attendance all 4 years. Samuel Gatz, Encore Electric. Leonardo Gonzalez, BLS Electrical. Timothy Granahan, Wayfield Group Electrical Contracting. Skylar Granger, Piper Electric. Hyman Green, BMS Automation. Donald Green, Duro Electric. Perfect attendance all 4 years. Riley Harden, 80K Electric. Charles Harrison, Encore Electric. Marcus Herrera, MBR Electric. Michael Holcomb, Rapid Energy Solutions. Sorry. I tried. Hollingshead. Michelle Hollingshead, Rapid Energy Solutions. Jonathan Hurst, Encore Electric. Am I good? Travis Gerald, Rocco's Electric. Robert Jarrett, Accent Electrical Services, perfect attendance all 4 years. Shervon John Baptist, Productive Electric. Liam Jones, Alliance Electric. Zachary Jordan, Kennedy Electric. Tyler Joseph, 80K Electric. Van Lam, Roberts Electrical Contracting, perfect attendance all 4 years. Jacob Letieri, Eckstein Electric. Brett Levin, Bryan's Electric, perfect attendance all 4 years. Jacob Loftus, Mom Electrical Contractors, perfect attendance all 4 years. Javen Lopez, Brett's Electric. Jesus Lozano Rubio, Boulder County. Selena Lujan, Facility Solutions Group, perfect attendance all 4 years. Caden Madison, TJ's Electric Inc. Fernando Lopez Garcia, Welsh Electric, perfect attendance all 4 years. Oh. Jared Machini Kerr, Wayfield Group Electrical Contracting. Angel Mencia Escobar, EJ Electrical Corp. Jared Martinez, Ludwig Electric, perfect attendance all 4 years. Kalembo Meserica, CNC Electrical, perfect attendance all 4 years. Eric Mahalski, Roberts Electrical Contracting, perfect attendance all 4 years. Daniel Miller, Wayfield Group Contracting. I'm tired. Perfect attendance all 4 years. Landon Morris, Interstates Construction Services, perfect attendance all 4 years. Benjamin Morrow, LEI Companies. Stephen Mutter, Encore Electric, perfect attendance all 4 years. Devin Knowles, McCarthy Building Companies. Do you want that, Jane? Lionel Naves, Kenny Electric. David Navarez, BLS Electrical. Nehemiah and Subaga, Carlton Electric. Adam Nunn, Wayfield Group Electrical Contracting, perfect attendance all 4 years. Brian Ordaz Duran, Facility Solutions Group. Christopher Osborne, P&E Electric. Zachary Parker, Kuchar Electric. Jean-Baptiste Pierre, Wayfield Group Electrical Contracting, perfect attendance all 4 years. Jorge Pinedo, Piper Electric, perfect attendance all 4 years. Ryan Proctor, One Line Electric. Tyler Bradley, Stanmark Electric. Lawrence Redondo, Wayfield Group Electrical Contracting, perfect attendance all 4 years. Travis Rice, Piper Electric, perfect attendance all 4 years. Congrats. So Anthony Riggs, McCarthy Building Companies. Victor Rivera, Barnes Electrical Contracting, perfect attendance all 4 years. David Roby, Odin Electric, perfect attendance all 4 years.
Yes. Yeah.
Juan Rodriguez. Roberts Electric, perfect attendance all 4 years. But okay. Elena Ruiz Yaza, Encore Electric. Charles Rutman, Ensicon Corporation. David Sanders, Grayson Electric. Jonah Singh, Wayne's Electric, perfect attendance all 4 years. Lucas Singh, Wayne's Electric, perfect attendance all 4 years. Bailey Sykes, Piper Electric. Nicholas Cernick, SOLV Energy. Solve. Perfect attendance all 4 years. Justin Stanfield, Encore. Taylor Tenorio, Wayfield Group. Jacob Todd, Nobleman Electrical Contracting. attendance all 4 years. Jean Pierre Torres Muniz, Boulder County, perfect attendance all 4 years. Ricardo Tavar, the Premier Group staffing. Roderick Triplett, Brett's Electric. Electric, perfect attendance all 4 years. Robert Van Winkle, J&R Electric. Samuel Vaughn, McCarthy Building Companies. Colby Webb, All Wired Up Electric. Austin Weichman, Austin Powers Electric. Conduct All Electric, perfect attendance all 4 years. Logan White, Kenny Electric, perfect attendance all 4 years. Clayton Wilbanks, Encore Electric, perfect attendance all 4 years. Curtis Worthley, Rapid Energy Solutions, perfect attendance all 4 years. Justin Wright, SRT Electric. Charlie Yang, Denver Metro Electric.
That was only half of them. I'm just kidding. Let's hear it for our graduates. Graduates, congratulations. Typically at this moment, I'm standing between you. But before we do that, I wanted to pause for a moment to not only say congratulations to you, but to thank you for powering the future of our industry. And to our speakers, David, Janet, Carla, Annette, your words about impact, resilience, hard work, and giving back really do resonate. And thank you for sharing your wisdom and personal experiences. We value and appreciate all of our contractor members and industry partners for your long-standing support, investment, and engagement in our organization. We appreciate the training and safe practices you provide, continually investing in the futures of these individuals here today. Venue, programs, production, reception, and wonderful gifts that everyone will be receiving today was made possible by our sponsors, whose name is seen on and off the screens in your programs. But I wanted to make sure that we did a real recognition of them here amongst the group. So let's give it up for Fluke, which is a gift sponsor for our students today. Let's give it up for Southwire and the Top Gun donation. Let's hear it from Milwaukee, great supporters and gift donations, as well as Ideal Tools, great supporters when it comes to gifts and sponsorships. I'd also like to thank the Wayfield Group for our breakfast sponsor today. Thank you so much to them. I would like to thank For Electric for our AV sponsor, as well as Kint's Print and Graphics, who took care of the sponsorship for y'all's programs today. So thank you to them. And we would also like to extend our thanks for our fabulous education partners, such as Emily Griffith Technical College, Metro State University, CSU Global, and the State Apprenticeship Agency of the Colorado Office of Future Work. To everyone else in the room and online, parents, spouses, partners, children's family, friends, employers, colleagues, instructors, board members, trustees, and our wonderful IEC Rocky Mountain team, thank you for being a part of this journey and preparing the next generation electrician. This day signifies both your current achievement and the foundation of continuous lifelong learning in this skilled trade and professional occupation. You are the business owners and industry partners of the future. And like me, your employers, your peers, and so many others, and your instructors, you will now be forever IECRM alumni. Woohoo! And if you're not already licensed, but real quick, raise a hands. How many already got your JW license? Raise your hands. Congratulations, and thank you for finishing what you started. And for those others that didn't raise your hand, it's coming soon, okay? And if you're not already licensed, I encourage you, I encourage you to run just like that youngster right there, to get that exam and continue your education and participation in this ongoing industry with professional development. Please stay connected to us. You are members of this association through your employees who are members of IEC Rocky Mountain. Continue to engage and give us feedback so that we can continuously improve our school for the next generation of apprentices. Use your experience as an ambassador and advocate the industry as a mentor, a recruit, and make sure your peers do the same. Apply for maybe an emerging leader position, right? Something like that. Stay engaged. And come share what you've learned in the classroom and in the industry with new classes of apprenticeship, and consider being an instructor for our school. Following the awesome class song today, the graduates will be selected will be selected. We'll be moving out through this center row here. Okay, make sure that we get plenty of photographs and everything out there in the foyer. And be sure, graduates, when you go back into the staging area, be sure to pick up your gifts. Are we ready? Are you ready? Right. I would like to bring back to the stage the IECRM valedictorian, Matthew Wainwright.
If I could ask all the graduates to stand up, please. So this is the moment we've all been waiting for. I have the honor and privilege to ask you to turn your tassels.
And thank you, class of 2025.